pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning.
Good morning.
All three commissioners are in today. Miranda's here. Couple people in the gallery. County attorney is out for the day. We'll start with the board of minutes from July 28th.
I make a motion, we accept board minutes from July 28, 2026.
Nice, second it. Public comment.
Justine Richmond. On the website, there are no minutes available yet for July 14 and July 21.
Yeah, well, I'm asking about the minutes for last week, not past. So do you have a comment for July 28th or no?
I would ask you to review the agenda item because it does talk about prior meeting minutes as well.
Last 30 days.
Sorry about that. All right, we're looking good. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried and passed. Moving to correspondence. First one is from NACO, National Association of Counties. Like a survey for us to do, maybe as soon as possible and return. Right from the base. I think. Grab one of us fill it out and run in there. I need to shut my phone from sorry. Oh, sorry, yeah, I was gonna do that too, shut my right now.
So this is NACO, so it's
National.
Yeah, national.
Next one here is the disbursement detail for Granite Justice Court from July. The next one is from Yellowstone County, the Board of Commissioners is inviting us to be a guest to join them for the Montana Fair. It's Wednesday, August 12th. 12 p.m. Montana Pavilion off the lower parking lot. So yeah.
I think I can join.
It's a long ways to go for a fair.
For a day. For a party.
Yeah. So the next one is from the Drummond School Community Library District. It's their budget for fiscal year 26-27.
This one is from the Beaverhead Deer Lodge Working Group. It's a thank you letter to us for, our donation of $1,000 for support.
On that note, I think that was the one they were at a hearing here, not very long, last week or the week before. They got shut down. They were trying to get a big logging sale going and the federal court shut her down. I was watching that. They were involved in that. Yeah.
Next one is from Becky Nicky. From Mako. Due to the rising fuel costs, IRS has increased mileage rates for the remainder of 2026. New rate is 76 cents per mile.
If it has to go on the agenda and we have to accept it.
Okay.
Don't we sign something on that?
No, it's just that we, did a resolution for mileage in January,
Yeah.
so we'd have to,
Amend it.
yeah.
So I put on the agenda for next week then, cause it was like 52 or
74.
74.
Yeah, it's been,
Maybe it was 52 the last time I was able to claim it.
Yeah.
Oh, where? This guy's first name is. John.
I got one.
So this came in, this next one is an email from Bergman down Rock Creek. I didn't have his first name on there, but it showed, I think it came to Blaine forwarded this to me too, but, it says there's a new lock welded on a gate blocking from public entering public roads. Down at, it says Red Bridge at mile marker 22 on Rock Creek Road.
The Red Bridge?
I don't know where Red Bridge
Right
is.
out here, that's just past the hog back down there, isn't it?
Is it?
39 miles through, and I thought the hog back was like 7. That's 30, no, maybe it's down in the flat. Oh, I'll bet it's
Down by the Dow. It's gotta be down in that subdivision somewhere.
Yeah, where that
Where the pavement ends. So-
I guess if you want, I can take the number, I'll call them.
I don't think there's a number, it's just an email, and it's just talking about the address or the picture of the gate
Yeah.
here.
Is it going across the creek?
Yep,
Yeah,
Oh, I know where it is.
and I said bridge closed, local traffic only.
We got in a big fight over that one probably about 10 years ago.
and is it a county road?
It's a Moran's, they have a little subdivision back in there, I don't know about it, I'll call them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Next email is from Justine Richmond. Has to do with something that was said last meeting between the county attorney and one of the people in the meeting last week. And as of right now, since county attorney's out, I'm not gonna speak for him. We'll table it until he's back. That's it for correspondence. Any public comment on correspondence? It's Justine.
Justine Richmond, the survey that was mentioned, as well as the justice court document, those were not provided on the website.
They just got it this morning, so it was uploaded this morning before our meeting, about 8:30.
It is not on there where I'm seeing it,
Okay.
but
I watched Miranda do it this morning, so it's in
Okay.
there somewhere.
is that adequate time, do you think?
I think so.
Adequate time for what? May I ask that question?
For the public to view it,
Yep,
for the meeting?
Yep.
And
Thank you.
then can I please comment on my own correspondence?
sure.
So are the commissioners aware of what he was accusing?
I couldn't
I think he was
hear,
accusing Elena, but
I
I
didn't-
actually am not even sure anymore.
I didn't hear what he said because of the disruptive and disorderly conduct in the gallery last week during that time, so I having to listen back to the audio, you could try to see if you could hear it through audio, but I don't know, and
It,
like I said, I'm not gonna speak for the county attorney, he's not here, I don't know what he said. So when he gets back, you can talk to him,
excuse me.
we're moving on. Alright, we're moving on
We have
to
I'm sorry.
public comment
Yeah.
on matters within the commissioner's jurisdiction.
That's good.
Any public comment? Yep,
Thank you. Elaine Gagliano, for the record, I had my hand out for correspondence also. For the meeting, I don't know anymore. You're this is for the record. I believe you're the chair
yes,
and you conduct the meeting. And you open it up for public comment. And not interruptions from everybody. Is that correct? Okay, so when you open it up for public comment, then it's public comment time.
we are in public comment.
Okay, and so when you say you're disrupting the meeting or you're out of order, you're saying it, so you should know that, right?
Do you
County
have-
attorney,
Do you have
county-
any,
excuse
do
me.
you have any public comment
I
on
may-
the jurisdiction?
Look,
What is it?
would you listen? I'm making my comment. You're the chair. You conduct the meeting, not the county attorney. When you say somebody is out of order, you're saying it. And how are we out of order when we don't know what you're talking about? And you're right. Last week, the minutes, I asked for the minutes for last week as a study commissioner, an elected official.
Okay.
Position. And I haven't gotten them.
Well, they're probably
And
online,
when
so
we
you
were
can look at
talking
them
about the
online.
correspondence, and you said it was late, there should be a packet here for the public that's sitting here so that they can see this correspondence that was received.
Alright, well, alright, thank you, and we'll take it under consideration.
Thank you very much.
Any other public comment? Go ahead, Monica.
Good morning, commissioners. I have a couple of suggestions for your meetings. First of all, due to Robert's Rules of Order, you don't have to have public comment. I don't know if you know this, but you don't have to have public comment after every single agenda item.
Right.
I think that if you didn't do that, it would clear up a lot of things, because if individuals from the community actually have points to make on agenda items, your emails, your numbers are all listed. We could all get a hold of you prior to this. Public comment also is not meant to be a back and forth ever between anybody in the community. But my other suggestion, I have two suggestions to you. One is, I know that somewhere through possibly Mako, they can suggest a lawyer that could help you guys with your Robert Rules of Order, and also shut the public down when they are not within that realm of where they're supposed to be. The other suggestion that I have, because I feel like this is a ridiculous waste of Sheriff Rico's time. He has a group of reserve deputies. And if this continues, you could ask one of them to sit in on your meeting, and it would be much speedier, much faster to move from having to call him. You would never have to call him. You could just be like, they need to be removed. It would be instant. You would only have to close the meeting for maybe 5 minutes. Anyway, that's just my suggestion. I think you guys are doing a great job. Just keep doing it. I know that this is a thankless job. Anyway, that's my public comment. Thank you.
Monica. Justine?
Justine Richmond. Commissioner Adler mentioned something about this group, this Beaverhead Deer Lodge working group. I don't know if you've heard, but Elena shared with me this morning that in the Missoulian, there currently underway is a proposed mining project in the Beaverhead Deer Lodge National Forest that you might want to ask that working group about. It seems very involved. It looks like it's only about 10 or so miles northeast of Phillipsburg, has the potential to impact water. Just might be a good idea to tap into your resource that you contributed to find out more about that. I think the public would be interested to know about that as well.
All right, thank you. Any other public comment? Yep.
Elena Gagliano, for the record, if I may add to that, it will affect Drummond
Those what?
and the Flint Creek. To add to what Justine said, that article, it will affect Drummond. The water. All the way down to the county. So that's something important, maybe we should look into it.
Okay, thank you. Any other public comment? All right, we'll move into the weekly report on road and bridge.
Well, they got that road all laid in Mag at Henderson, looks really good. I guess the one thought is maybe we better start checking on sand, salt and sand. I see the state got theirs in. I don't know how much we'll need, but there's a big pile of sand sitting in the Department of Transportation's yard, and I think there was something wrong with it, like might have been, but for gravel roads, it'd probably be okay. Now I'm not quite sure, but I wanted to ask you guys first, maybe check in with, you might go get it. It had sand or salt in it. So, but I'm not sure what happened, but
Who's the section guy down in Drummond now?
I can't think of his name, but his mother-in-law is Roxy Davis.
Right.
I usually
Yeah.
call her Roxy and get the number.
Yeah, what's it? I can't remember what his name was,
Oh, yeah,
but he's
Anyway.
the, we're supposed to get ahold of him and.
yeah, maybe I'll swing in and ask him, but they were working that up and, or something else, but they're just playing, they were patching up Maxville. And pretty much just go. With two guys patching and two guys are blading and watering.
Okay. And I talked to Steve there and, so Cold Patch came in, he got 30 ton of it, they come in 2-ton bags. So it'll be easier they can put it in sheds and store it, keep it cleaner, so it'll be a better deal on that. Sunday, I don't know if you heard, but, contractors for the Forest Service tore up our road coming out of the airport. They drug a trailer through the ditch and tore up about 30 feet of the asphalt there. Steve called me this morning to let me know about it. Said it's documented. Cameron Razor called the office. So we'll have to kind of keep up on that for who's gonna repair, cover the cost of the repair on that. And also, either by the end of this week or early next week, I'll run up to Georgetown where we're gonna put the new signs. So Steve was gonna get hold of, Scott McDonald there that put the other signs in. And we'll just try to all meet up there at one time and get the posts pulled, put them where they need to be, and then we put the speed, trap lights up.
Sounds good. On that airport thing, we should get a letter to Jim Grassi and have him, call him and check in with him, see if he's got a contract with the Forest Service.
Is he the one that did it?
No,
Oh.
Jim Grassi's the chairman of the airport.
Oh,
We have a
okay.
contract with the,
But I think he should be
Forest
notified
Service,
being the chairperson, and then he can follow through, and then if they got it. We did a contract with the DNRC for the Drummond.
Okay, I'm confused here. So Airport Road, is the county road, or why would the airport board, is it going into the airport?
it's a
That's
contractor,
messed up?
Yep.
Okay,
contractor that was coming out right on the approach there,
okay,
on the side of the approach going into the airport.
I guess that maybe let him follow, being he's the chairperson, let him take care of it, and then if nothing, then we can step in, but there should be a contract, cause Jackie and I did one last year, well, we did one last year with the DNRC, and then we updated it, so there could be, that was with DNRC though for the drum. So they could land and then we get compensated, and I should ask Jim Grassi about that.
so do we repair it and then send the bill to the Forest Service, or is that how that works?
Well, that's all millings there too, it's not real asphalt, so we have to look into.
I think guy just go out and look at it, Blanche first, and then where Cameron's notified, he knows, so then at least we can sit down with him and we'll just go.
There's a paper trail started anyways,
Yeah,
so.
Okay,
And then I told Steve, cause he's still trying to, try to start getting numbers together for gravel or whatever, and I told him like, if you need some, go ahead and just grab some for now, and instead of 1,000 yards, that's it for now. I don't know, I mean, 'cause that's kind of what we gave Sam, did we give him?
Yeah, it was true. Cause we went two, so, right?
We never really came up with solid numbers on that.
But they've only they've used, I think, 800 down there, so we're pretty good right now. 'Cause,
Yeah.
well, we had to use it to redo all the stuff.
Redo all the
So
stuff.
that kind of overshot us there a little bit, but, I don't think they might need a little bit if we ever get time to put this cattle guard in on Matchville, it's just,
Yeah,
we're just shorthanded and trying to get everything else done. I don't know how much it's gonna
do
be.
we have the whole crew back now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, we have, but I don't know if he's,
still,
yeah, I'm not sure where we're
not
at.
till the 9th. 9th we find out. So, but, I mean, he's working every day mowing and stuff, so.
Yeah, I see him heading out today.
And that's the next thing, if we start mowing, we better have a water truck behind that, and then that's gonna pull a water truck on, so. Down the line, we might look for a smaller water truck, just to follow behind the mower.
Do we have like a little 500 gallon tank we can throw it back in the pickup?
We don't, the pickup, we'd have to get a flatbed and set it up with we used to,
We don't now.
yeah. But that's something we should maybe in budget time talk about, look, instead of falling behind with a big water truck, just a pickup coming along behind and save on fuel and just, then it can run here and there. That, like a 750 gallon, just as three, trash pump. Then it stops up to one, something to look into.
so you
Don't
need
want
a
it.
truck, or would you use one of the old trucks up there?
We don't really have nothing old.
Did we get rid of them?
Yeah. I just get something with a flatbed that you can actually work off of. Cause you start putting a tank inside of a bed of a pickup and it'll be sooner.
Yep.
They're just
The
not,
bed will be, yeah.
so it's something that a person needs to look into, not right today, but keep in mind that I think it'd save us a bunch of money instead of spending $5 or something, or a gallon, or, yeah, you know, just something like that. Don't have to be new, just, I don't wanna get a trailer. You get a trailer and start pulling that, and you're just another headache.
So yeah, we'll have to keep up on that for sure with how much with fire danger increasing every day. We'll have to maybe just mention that to the guys if they are out mowing to, we need a water truck. And then I don't know, maybe they have something later on the shop they can make shift work for the time being. If not, we'll pull a water truck off of a road.
That's just something that we better be looking.
So I have a question, are they done hauling, contact mining done hauling?
I don't know. Did you find out at all?
I've heard they're done.
I heard they're done.
I heard they're done, cause something, yeah.
I don't know what happened, but.
Just wondering.
So we need to find out if they are done, cause part of that agreement with the contractor, the dirt guy was to put the road back to where town did, so. They're done hauling, they need to.
And I'll mention it to Brad Coon again on that Henderson Road, cause they were gonna see if they'd work with us on it. I haven't heard nothing on that. So I'll call him and give a little help on the mag, they really put it down.
So as far as blading, how are we doing there? Are we getting all the roads done or?
Just constantly going in a circle.
It is, yeah. It's in-
Okay, I mean, that's really how it works, right?
Yeah.
And keeps it. Would go one.
So I know the crew up here, they just got done with Lower Rock Creek. And the road. Going out and Medicine Old Mill and out there by the gravel pit, out by Munis's, they're going there today, cause it's rougher and caught with all the truck traffic going in for the gravel and whatnot, so. That's what I know for that anyways.
The roads down low are pretty good. I've been hitting them, they called, Sam's had, I went and met him a few times and just looked like the Henderson and. Some of that other, just trying to see what we can do, but they've been really pulling stuff up out and putting it back, so they're doing a good job. It's,
I think, with the comments from the public, they're very appreciative. Things are looking good right now as we speak for, the way that the county is now running the road system without the supervisor.
Yeah, it's working pretty good.
well, so the MEC hasn't got back to me yet, I'll check in with them, like,
Oh, for the
that down
Lower
there.
Rock Creek.
It's hot, 100-degree weather. I just went down to the bottom end because the guy called and it was in Missoula County, wasn't nothing to do with us. But anyway, that stuff's gonna start rolling this hot and they used to put up a card, tell how many vehicles up and down that. I'd like to get that, but I don't know who
Oh,
did it.
for a traffic counter.
Yeah, but it's just, you can't believe how busy it is right now. It's terrible, fast.
Yeah.
But that's definitely something we don't wanna let go either, cause that stuff's gonna start rolling out.
Yeah. Gotta get it fixed before.
I'll keep on, that guy from NBC, I'll keep in touch with him.
So in that area, speed signs are posted. And is it necessary maybe to talk with the sheriff to cruise down things they're,
Oh, they do, they're
they're on a regular? Okay.
Yeah, they're down there as much as they're down there a lot, and then first ones they pick up was residents, and then it's a big fight. But no, they're down there speed sign, and they have their own speed sign down there, they got through the Sheep Foundation and Trout and Women. It's working, it's
Yeah.
like every day working.
Missoula County's there all the
They
time.
get
too.
used to that stuff, and
They're good looking at it.
they move it around.
That's all I got for roads.
I'll find out on that gate, I know whose gate that is, but if they've been having it shut and that sign's been on there, but it's a chain wrapped around. We went down and cut the lock off once,
Yeah.
and then people can drive in there because there's access to a trailhead.
Right, and I think that's what,
But they've been shutting it because they were having a bunch of, anyway, they just shut the gate. It was kind of agreed they could leave it, you know, as long as it wasn't locked.
right, and it might just be dummy locked,
Not
maybe.
maybe, I'll find out.
So one question too, and this is concerning whether or not is all the blades working now, or are we just still just doing two?
Down there, they're just running one because the two guys are patching and the two guys are in the truck or the grader in the water truck. So only one's running down there, but we're
So
getting,
two guys on the water truck?
no, two guys, one guy's on the grader, one guy's on, there's two guys together on each stop. There's two guys patching and two of the guys like,
Okay, so we have one blading and the water truck follows behind.
patching.
Okay, so we just have one guy blading up here.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
We just have-
That's all we have, but
we only have 3 guys up here, so we have the 2 blading. And then, the other guy is doing the shop work and mowing.
and they were up to Georgetown and patched them homes. I heard it turned out pretty good. They were talking about
Oh.
taking the, skips are up there filling in some stuff, so I don't know if that got talked over anymore.
So I got the Anaconda's CEO's Bill's number, other than maybe call him too, cause they destroyed his county side of the road, and maybe us both working together, we can get hold of that Missouri River contracting that is working.
I think I'd better before they're done and help them, cause it's.
Yeah, I just got his number this weekend, so.
Oh, yeah, he called yesterday.
Bill?
Mike Puccinelli
Mhm.
Oh, okay,
is the,
the county head,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said they're not, he's like, that might be cement trucks. He said, we're not personally hauling over that road anything. They do East Fork.
oh, for, Missouri, for the East Fork.
Yeah, the East Fork deal, yeah. For the
Right.
Georgetown Lake
So-
Road.
Yeah, so that's just Georgetown Lake resident work.
He said it might, might be cement trucks coming out there, yes, but it's nothing with their company.
Right, has to do with,
They're coming
has
from,
to do with Helena Sand.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
or whatever.
okay, alright,
So yeah, good talking.
That's all I got. I'll get a hold of a few people and then the salt and the sand and see what Sam thinks. There's quite a pile still down here. I don't know what they have up here.
yeah, I'll ask Steve. So, alright. Any, comment on roads?
Justine Richmond. From what I'm hearing, it sounds like a little bit that we're, chasing our tail. Is there any way that, some of these issues can be addressed on the front end, like when a subdivision is approved, that there's some agreement in place? Because when houses are built, obviously they need heavy equipment, and I don't know if that's what this traffic is heavy equipment for building houses. I'm not really sure what it is. And it sounds like maybe we're not quite so sure either. But would that be something that the planning board could look into or be tasked with to see what can be done on the front end with these subdivision approvals? Or
Well, this has nothing to do with subdivisions, Justine. This is a dam. Like East Fork Reservoir. It's not a subdivision. We're redoing. it. Yeah,
can you provide more information on, like I said, I'm not really clear.
We'll take it under consideration and look into it, thank you for your comment. We'll move into, solid waste.
I left a message with Fred, John was gone, and have, if that backhoe or something breaks down, to make sure and get a hold of us or get a hold of Sam and see if John run up and look at it, or see what's, so we're not spending that kind of money. And I haven't heard back from John, so I'll, cause they were closed yesterday, and I'll check in with them. Other than that, that's all I have for solid waste. Lots of complaints, it's a mess up there. And
It's been windy here.
the wind and just the amount of garbage that's coming in. I don't know how else you'd fix it. He had people up there helping clean it up. Now it's back to looking That's all I have.
Yep. Looks busy.
So one question is, when he gets all the refrigerant stuff out of the disposed refrigerators, does he have some special, or do they haul them away, or who hauls them away?
We're gonna have him do that, and this, I told him to, excuse me.
'Cause there's a lot out there.
I was gonna have them, when they get a load or whatever, for him and John to kinda keep in tabs when they get a load. They can, that's why we got that little pickup down here from the shop there where, you know, Todd can just jump in that and take a load in, take both P-Birds and Drummonds in when they have a full load. It's kinda
And if
where we
we,
left, or where we kinda left it at at that point, but then.
and if we ever got to the point where we had time, the county guys, we load it all on that
Yeah.
big flatbed, do one
Yeah.
big dump truck
Yeah.
and flatbed,
Yeah.
but right now, yeah.
Yeah, well, I was just wondering how, because they're really adding up out there.
Well, they got behind because they didn't have the right stuff to do it, so we weren't getting them done, and as soon as they brought them in and getting rid of them, they used to smash them and put them in a steel bin.
It's, yeah, well,
They
right,
used to, I don't
right
know.
not steel anymore.
But I know they used. to. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what,
They should still be able to go to Pacific though, 'cause there's still a lot of metal, there's a little bit of reason. That's it for solid waste. Any public comment on solid waste? Alright. Move into the dam tenders report. The reservoir is currently at 6429.39. They're 1.32 inches below full pool. We're back down to our 30 CFS.
What were we last year, did you say? 6 inches below?
Last year, we were below 0.10, so just, we're probably like at 0.08. Kind of looks like on the graph, 29.08, so. Almost 6 inches below full pool last year at this time, so we're sitting pretty good. So, entertain a motion for,
Keep it at 30. I'll make that motion to keep, water at 30 CFS. CFS?
yep.
nice second it. It's irrigating anyway,
We
we
can't
have,
move it, so, but.
I think we're sitting pretty darn good, Blanche, as of just looking, the creeks are really starting to drop too, but you look at some of these other places in the other parts of the state, we're lucky.
All in favor?
Right.
Aye.
So, anyway. Throw up 30 CFS on there, it's got to put John Hancock there.
Jared's comments are all good too.
Yeah.
Jared's comments are all good too.
Full house. That would be installed in the basement. And then
This is for the faucets.
that's a separate deal, if you just install them with the faucets,
Right,
but you need a home and faucet,
right.
it's a separate.
Yep, this is what we talked about.
Yep.
That's what I'm sure.
Yep, kind of the same price, a lot more labor on the faucet ones.
Right. All right, we're running a little early, but we'll move into the 9:50 agenda item, Hall House Water Filtration System. So we had McPherson look into it and give us some quotes for the water filtration. So the first one here is for just to put it in where the water line comes into the house. The UV light filtration deal to clean the water up. And that'll kill the bacteria in the whole home and everything. And then on the second page, that quote there is if we just did, the bathroom faucet and the kitchen faucet.
So $300 more, we can get it all done.
Just at the whole house in the bottom, and I think there's less maintenance on the,
Yeah.
the first one there on the whole.
When they
House.
say that UV lights, that's just, feel kind of
That's what kills the,
burn.
what was it?
Coliform.
Coliform.
Okay. I know it's putting more money into the house, but we don't have very much choice.
No. Yeah, we don't kind of talk about like just the simple little filters and stuff that to kill the coliform, you actually need the UV, like little Brita filters won't work, so.
Well, I guess this is where one of them that, are we gonna put the money into it and keep renting it out or, you know, this is what the point's coming to. We knew sooner or later that we're gonna have to put money into it and make it feasible for people to live in. So I guess that's the whole deal. Do we put the $3,000 into it or 2,800 and keep moving on and
So have we got the rent situation corrected now, or?
Yep.
Okay, everything's okay?
She's on board.
Okay, so
that's gonna help.
just looking at the history of since we started charging rent, it is, expenditures in, revenue in, are pretty much running fairly equal. So with the rent situation being a little higher, I think we'd be able to maybe maintain the expenditure part with the revenue of rent coming in.
I agree, yes.
So I would
guess-
make a motion that we do the first option for 28-25 for the whole house UV.
My second,
And you said you looked at the house the other day, just got a newer roof on it and siding, so I mean.
we've
It's,
done a lot of, and then they went in and we had them people come in, special clean it and paint
Yep.
and stuff. We put thousands of dollars into it. I keep saying, I know it's old and some of that, we're gonna have wear and tear no matter what.
that should be good now with this, I think, so.
This will help with a little more rent.
Well, we've got the big projects done, so it should just be little maintenance now where. So, yeah,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye. Motion carried and passed.
No public comment.
I don't know on this, just putting the filtration in the house.
I see the weeds are, mentioning that house, I guess I can bring it up. I was gonna ask Ben about spraying around the shops again, cause they really start to come back. We hit it and they keep over, now they're coming back, so. And I know it's along down by BarbCon, is that where they do all that, really put up signs and.
Oh, and
I
all
see-
there.
Yeah, I see that stuff starting to come back again, so.
And I ran into one of the weed personnel this morning here, and they were saying that, they had a pump go out or something like that, so we're waiting on that, so we're kind of a little bit behind, but. And then with Ben being kind of not around, it was, it's kind of hard to get parts ordered and stuff, you know. So when was they looking at getting a new
He's on the agenda next week.
next week, okay? For a new bin?
Yep.
I thought maybe I'd call and see if they'd spray, is that okay?
Yeah.
Maybe down by the ambulance shed, or Jackie's.
Can spray my yard too.
Spray mine, killed mine.
Just put water in it.
Yeah.
Is anyone coming in for the area 5?
No.
Oh, we're about 15 minutes ahead of schedule here, but we'll head into the 10:05 agenda item, area 5 contract modifications for fiscal year 27.
There's no change in this, right?
No, it's every year
What we do.
there's different modifications to what Area 5 agency grants are coming into that program. And so what is Joe Gilboy, who's the director, is the one that writes the letter and lets us know what the modifications are. It isn't anything that we have to sign, it's just something informational. So,
So on this end, so we gotta match 2,000 for getting the 10,000 in funds.
say that again.
We gotta match $2,000 for the
Yeah,
10,000.
I think it's, it works in kind.
Yeah.
As a hospital, what they guess.
Well, the hospital would do the 500 in cash and then they dig in kind is, or, so and that's something that, Mr. Gilboy will reach out to the Area 5 gal and, things, we just transfer the money to them from, it comes into the treasurer's account, they handle all the payments through the hospital.
I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we accept the Area 5 contract modifications for fiscal 2027.
Second it.
Public comment?
Justine Richmond, it does look like there is something to sign. He mentions DocuSign, so that's not attached here, but surely you signed something and he mentions using DocuSign.
This is just a modification, this isn't the contract.
Right, and he says he's gonna send it through DocuSign. So there will be something to sign, correct?
Not today.
Correct. I just wanted to correct that.
All in favor?
I,
Aye. Motion carried and passed. We're running about 25 minutes ahead of schedule, so we'll take a short recess until 10:15. All right, now we're back on. We'll jump into our 10:15 agenda item. MOU between Gallatin County and Granite County for certain juvenile services. So you need to sign this plan, apparently.
Oh,
Mhm.
because,
You're the
yeah,
rep,
yeah,
I'll let you kind of take over this agenda item if you want.
it's just that, this is the matching funds provided by Granite County, that we send to Gallatin County. And for, the, what was that, let's see. For the Regional Juvenile Detention Grant, it's entitled for Southwest Regional Juvenile Detention, and this is a yearly thing. And so this is the memorandum of understanding between Gallatin County and I guess because they're the ones that I get them, they notify me, I guess I'm one that has to sign it. So I'd make a motion that, oh,
I'll entertain.
somebody else.
I'll make a motion that we go ahead with the memorandum of understanding between Gallatin County and Granite County.
For juvenile detention.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So is it just between us and Gallatin, or is there other?
I think Gallatin County does, others too, but this is between,
Separate,
Gallatin
yeah.
County is the one that the program. Whatever, so that would
Goes through.
probably, yeah,
It helps us because then we don't have a detention center
Right.
or juvenile.
Yeah.
We've done it every year.
Yeah.
It's a good deal. It
Same
saves
yours from last year. Gotcha's coming in at 11:10.
Come in or jump on, I think, and then, that guy, Rory, that she met with is gonna jump on too, at 11:10.
Okay.
On the fire restrictions, we'll know more too. Jackie was gonna talk to one at 8:30, one at 10:30. Nick Kelly, that's one I forgot.
Yeah, so we kinda have to wait till those times for her.
Okay. Try to slow this down a little bit. Oh, and what's his face is coming in at 10:40.
Ken Jenkins is,
Okay, here.
yeah,
Alright.
Oh, he is coming in?
Yeah.
I never did get called back.
really?
Mhm.
Huh. I emailed him, he said he'd be here.
He's got the wrong number. Alright. Well, I'll jump ahead, 10:25 agenda item. We got an application here from, Dave Kessler for the, Adjustments Board.
I'll make a motion, we accept Dave Catcher's for the adjustment board.
I will second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Why did that leave us on that one, Phil?
Oh. Cameron would like to come in at this spare minutes today
Okay, 10:25.
to give an update on fires, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just tell them to come in at 11.
Sure, yeah. That'll work.
10:45.
Yeah,
Or-
10:50.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was a little bit confused about that one. Was that just accepting the application or was that approving the application?
Approving.
And you have the application out there somewhere, Miranda?
No, this is all it. Let's see, oh, that, no, not online.
Personal
I was
information.
advised not to put their personal info online.
So I think the applications are in the paper, right? Or the things in the paper for what
notice.
we need,
The
Or
notice
new.
reports, yeah.
The notices, yeah.
and this is an application for
We accepted.
the Board of Adjustment.
You approved it, you didn't just accept it.
They approved it.
So it's already gone through the Board of Adjustment.
What?
It's already gone through the Board of Adjustments.
We just put them on the Board of Adjustments.
The commission put it on the Board of Adjustments. It doesn't go through the Board of Adjustments to decide who's gonna be on the board. The application came to the commission,
There's a vacant place.
yeah, there's a vacancy,
And there's a couple more.
Oh, this is to be on the board.
yeah.
Okay, that was not clear. I'm so sorry.
Alright.
And
How many
you have
are
an
left?
application.
Nothing.
Was there only one person?
See what it says.
5, we need 1 more, 3 more now,
There's still three more positions for that.
I assume the some zoning stuff will delay.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, point of clarification, I didn't understand this either. It says for an application approval. So when did you have a discussion about his application? Just approved it without any discussion?
I read through it, I said he went for the, apply
Well,
for
there's
the
still
Board of
space.
Adjustments.
There should still be a discussion with it, not that you read through it, and where's the discussion?
Well, everyone was in agreement, but thank you for your, comment.
Thank you. Okay, oh, you're welcome for my comment. Sounds like Fauci.
Here,
Actually,
nothing's good enough for you, is it?
I'm sorry, what did
You heard me. Don't say what.
Anyone tell me?
Excuse me, you're interrupting.
You're an interruption.
No, you're in.
You are.
Don't
I
think so.
well. Who's open for public comment, for any clarification?
So we just roll through it.
Yeah.
Keep running your.
Alright, we're a little early here, but we're ready to go into the 10:30. Agenda item for resolution 2026-8, the Granite County resolution calling for ballot issue election. For the general election. Second reading and adoption.
I make a motion that we accept resolution 2026-8 for Granite County calling for a ballot issue election as recommended by the Granite County Local Government Review Study Commission for the general election on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2026.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright.
Excuse me,
Okay.
Elena Gagliano, study commissioner.
Go ahead.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You didn't open it, you didn't notice me. I had a comment about it. I don't see anybody else from the study commission here. I have, introduced a correction, certificate A and certificate B regarding the ballot, the correct wording as per Dan Clark, MSU. This is to the record. Okay, he gave the correct wording of it. It's been corrected and it's been submitted to everybody. And once it's online, on the webpage, nothing is current on the study commission webpage. Not even the current final draft signed with the minority report, again, for the record. So this is basically going to go to the elections officer and clerk. And then as the wording is, that will be the wording on the ballot, not whatever it was before. So hopefully this will be the correct wording.
Well, thank you.
You're gonna verify that it's gonna be the correct wording, or you're just gonna sign it as from last week, which wasn't the correct. So that's just for the record. The county commissioners are signing it, ignoring the corrected copy. Thank you.
Thank you.
So if I may comment on this. It's my understanding that the first reading of this resolution 2026-8 was corrected with the correct language for the ballot issues for the election in November. And this resolution, which is the second reading, is has included the ballot language. This is something that's the commissioners sign, the county commissioners sign, and we've approved it as the second reading because it was corrected on the first reading.
Thanks, Blanche.
Well, I don't understand what your question was when it has to come to the commission to be signed. It's not signed by the study commission, it's signed by the commissioners of Granite County.
The final report was signed by. the
We're talking
study-
about the resolution for the election,
And based on all incorrect information, it was brought out last week that you did not have the correct information. The other two commissioners were here, study commissioners, there was still up in the air, confusion. And I don't know what really came of that because I never saw it. And I happen to be the chair, the vice chair of the study commission. I've never seen the corrected copy. So I have no idea what the final report is. And I thought there was gonna be clarification on that, and apparently not. And went right ahead into the accepting it. And it's not really. Oh, hi, the chairman's here.
So I guess you can ask him.
Pardon?
You can ask him.
I don't have
What
to
you're
ask him.
asking us.
He's here for the meeting. When is it?
okay, just
And
one more explanation.
Meeting is at 10.
This resolution, and I'm glad you're here to join us, is the second reading. And it's got the corrected ballot language on it. And it was presented to the study commission, or to the Granite County Commissioners for their signature to allow for an election in November on ballot issues that the study commission has recommended. What else do you need to know?
It has to be the correct language.
It is the correct language.
According to whom?
According to the county attorney,
The county, excuse me, right, the county attorney, if you recall, when I was appointed, said I will not give advice to the study commission. As a result, wait a minute, as a result, we had Dan Clark
okay,
help us with any questions.
okay, that's correct. And then you needed an attorney and you visited with I do believe the chairman visited with the county attorney and he said yes, that he would advise you.
Great.
And it was okay with the chairman and it was okay with the secretary. And I don't think it was okay with you, because I don't even know if you were present there for the meeting. But it carried with 2.
I haven't been involved knowing what's going on. I haven't been included. That wasn't just at that meeting that it happened. If there was a discussion with the county attorney, that happened before that meeting.
So I need to visit with the chairman. The chairman, are you in agreement that the county attorney was asked to represent the study commission and he said he would advise the study commission?
Correct.
I wasn't involved with that.
So it.
Can you state your name, please?
Oh, I'm Brian Sam, the chair for the Granite County Study Commission. And, so if you recall, Elena, there was a meeting where,
I don't think this is funny.
Oh, now you know how we feel when you're sitting back there laughing.
so.
I'm just on the stage with the rest of you guys.
Yeah,
You want to come forward, Brian?
Okay. All right, so yes, there was a meeting and I was tasked with approaching the county attorney about lending a hand when needed in legal matters, and so I went to the office, talked with the secretary. I received an email back saying, yes, that will go forward and the county attorney will help us. So, and I reported that
And you did,
to the commission,
yes.
to the study commission.
I was
So-
there. I'm ex officio or whatever that is, but I remember him doing that.
Yes, there's no question that the county there's no question. Let me finish,
Just talking.
Let me finish, please. Let me finish, please.
Elena,
Yes?
he is talking. I will
Well,
call
let
on
me know
you in
when
a
you're
second.
finished, sir, because he keeps interrupting me.
Oh, yeah.
Cut it out?
So there's no question that the county attorney said that, yes, he would aid us. So, yeah, there's no. And yeah, as far as the wording goes, I mean, yeah, we consulted Dan Clark but he is strictly an advisory figure from the university. He's not the be all end all. He doesn't, say what our county can and cannot include or can and cannot say. He just advises us. And then, and he provides templates, which we used and which you, the commission, decided you'd rather have the yes, no format rather than the for and against. So we changed it to that. And everyone seemed happy with that, including the attorney. So yes, I don't.
And this right here on this resolution is the correct ballot language for the second reading.
Right, yeah. So I don't see what the issue is. It's not the exact wording of the template, but again, it was just a template. It's just something to start with. It's not the be all end all.
We had the election, we Sarah look at it. All good.
Right.
Now may I speak?
Now you
So
can.
as a study commissioner, vice chair, are the minutes from that meeting up on our website?
What meeting is that?
The one you're talking about that I wasn't there.
I don't know.
That, I don't know. Do you know? Ex officio?
Ex officio, I have my minutes at home and you probably have copies of your minutes. And
Yes,
you've received all the
excuse me.
minutes. I don't know if it's up on the website or not. That's not my job to get it up on the website.
Well, you're telling me I wasn't at the meeting.
Well,
And
maybe
that
you
is-
were, my mistake, but you weren't. Maybe you were on
And
Zoom.
that is the
I'm not
one-
sure.
Excuse me.
I'm talking now.
I-
I am talking now.
Okay.
When I'm finished, I'll let you know. What happened here, and I'm getting angry. Yeah, it's not funny, like you said to Scott, it's not funny to you either. This resolution was just passed. The second reading was just passed, motion was made, seconded, all in favor, aye, end of story.
Done.
That's what the ballot language is gonna be, end of story. So you, as study commissioner, vice chair, have been outvoted by the chair and by the secretary. That carries the study commission vote.
Are you done? Are you done?
Am I done?
The
I don't
meeting
know.
that
Maybe not. Depends on what you have to say.
this is how a study commissioner is treated. This is how a study, for the record, okay? I have been left out of
You-
the excuse me.
Absolutely
I
not.
have been left. Then you tell me which meeting that you said I was not there for, that this all took place. Exactly the date and the minutes from that meeting. Mr. Oh,
Do you have the minutes with you by any chance?
Secretary, do you have that? Do you know the date that happened where I wasn't there and this all took place? Cause I was there July 15th, when there was only 3 of us there, and I made my reasons known why I wasn't too happy. And my minority report was submitted to you, and I don't see that uploaded to our website or anything else. Lou,
Chairman,
can you
I don't
correct
think
me
this
and
has
tell me
anything
if
to
it's
do
been
with
uploaded?
Was your question just,
Where are the minutes from that meeting that I missed? Was that June something?
well, those
June
were,
3rd or something?
those
You know,
were,
and I'm sorry, she probably was on Zoom. But you couldn't hear her, if I remember correctly. And then she didn't show her face or anything, so.
Well, thank you guys for showing up. We passed the resolution, so we're moving on to the next agenda item. So thank you for your guys' hard work, and
okay.
I didn't know
For
if
the
you guys were
record,
showing up.
This is
so we
not
just kinda-
correct. It does not include the public.
Elena, we're done.
voted the study
We're done,
commission.
Elena. I'll have you removed,
And this
Elena.
is exactly the reason
Elena,
why
I will
they
have you
voted for it.
removed
Wrap
if
it up.
you can't
Apple.
keep your mouth quiet.
Okay,
Thank you, guys.
yes, you're welcome, and, so we're all set?
We're set now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Sorry about that. I didn't know if you guys were coming in or not, so we got
Yeah.
started a little early, but
That's fine, that's fine.
appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Luke.
All right, we'll move into our next agenda item for the encroachment permit on driveway at Rock Creek.
you're so wrong,
Oh, you just let it go.
sorry.
I'm sorry, I thought you closed the meeting and she's still
Hey.
sitting up and talking to me.
Let it go.
Tell them to let it go.
I'm not them, I'm a me,
You
I'm
go
a
up,
study
sir.
because
commissioner.
you're talking to me. You're a study commissioner.
Yeah, we'll call him.
Are you making a,
Let me just call you go.
He's on here.
Or is that?
Marlene.
you're making a,
You
you're
can come up.
calling the sheriff, aren't
You
you?
can come up, sir.
You're calling
You're
the
here for the
sheriff, for
approachment.
the record.
They should keep gabbling and it's.
Now I just broke the gavel, because she won't shut up.
This is transparency. Good job,
Good job.
yeah.
Hi, Ken.
Hello,
How's it going?
what are you guys up to today?
Same old stuff. Good guys and bad guys.
So,
I apologize for getting out of hand, Chairman. Please forgive me.
can I, Alright, so we're here to talk about this, I'll let Scott take this. He went and looked at the encroachment permit for this down Rock Creek.
Yeah, I called left a couple of messages. They said you're gonna get back to me and I never heard.
Oh,
Not that that matters, but the big thing is on this, approach there, it's gonna be a little bit bigger than just a regular approach with that 6-foot drop. Sam and I went and looked at it.
mhm.
So I
No,
guess,
there's some engineering that'll need to be done.
yeah, that's all I'm worried about. I didn't wanna just, agree on the approachment or have us agree on it without talking to you and the way that's laid in there, but as long as we can get something engineered to make sure that it's, cause it's gonna take like a 36-inch culvert, maybe you know, just the way that water comes back through there.
Mm-hmm,
I walked it all and Sam and I was, yeah, that's my biggest concern is that,
Yeah.
and then it's kind of on that corner goes by me a little bit, but just we're gonna, you know, it's gonna be a pretty good grade. There's a lot of dirt gonna be hauled in there.
Yep. Yeah, the owner's aware. Does Granite County have a specification for approaches? Like some counties have a minimum 18-inch culvert required.
I think ours is 24, isn't it?
Okay,
Is it
But that's why I was
yeah,
wanting to put this on the agenda concern, cause I don't think it's 24, cause if that water starts, you know, it's flooded in there before, I
Mhm.
remember it, and plus the other day, just walking around in there in that wetland.
yeah, so the reason that we're here is because this is a condition of the subdivision approval for final plat. And so what I really need is a sign off. It may be years from now before anybody builds this driveway. It's not it's not an eminent thing, but I would not have a problem if you put language in your approval that says, provided the approach meets the standards per section, blah, blah, blah of the county code. If you can put that in there, I think that would be a good idea.
Isn't that what you were talking about before, is you were going to do the permit with special language in it?
Correct, the county attorney said that, but he's
Yeah, that's
gone this
fine.
week, so if I have to have another meeting, if we all sat down together.
Yeah, it's not a crisis. We're not ready to record the plat this week, but we're getting close.
Okay.
So,
I just wanna make sure.
that's just one of the boxes we need to check in order to record the plat. So if you can just get me something that says we approve it based on these conditions,
Okay.
that will work.
And
Wayne
I
brought that.
believe that the county attorney mentioned last week.
Yep.
That there would be special instructions on that,
That's
Permit.
fine. Yeah.
where he'd give it. Are you ready to sign?
Cause they're saying that, just one house back in there, but he was the son-in-law, and then he said, well, I'm not sure, so I'm not saying no more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that don't matter, I just wanna make sure that it's, you know.
Yeah, I don't know that they've thought through the construction part of this, that we're just at this point indicating where they want the driveway. It's good sight distance both ways. There is some grade to get off the road, but they'll have to deal with, and,
It's with, you know, and then plus they put that cable through there and everything, I mean, that's all you know about that, but I guess this is a little more serious approach than just the regular.
Right, you're
Coming
gonna have a longer culvert, you're gonna
Oh, yeah.
have more restrictions, so you need to get a bigger one, and
Yeah, but if they're gonna engineer it, you know, it just has to be done right there, otherwise it'll.
it just needs to be done right.
Yep.
Understood. So however you can phrase that in an
Okay.
approval, that'll work.
All right,
I don't have any.
Yeah,
problems. It's just wanna make sure it's not all of a sudden get something down there.
create a lake.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's all I was worried about, Ken, so that's why I was trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah,
But yeah, so and we'll get, the county, like you said, county attorney will be back here next week, and we can get,
Probably be a week after, we can have a little work session and.
draw it up and get it to you. Just
Okay.
not time pressing, or time pressing, but not right,
yeah,
you know,
don't need it
not
today.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, permit on the way.
You could vote today to approve this based on what we just talked about.
No, I don't wanna,
No.
until we got it all.
Until you
right.
have it.
We'll have
I wanna
Okay.
have it
written
right.
document, yeah. and
All right,
we'll-
yeah.
No, I'm not.
Well, you could specify in the motion.
I guess, but then if we miss
Yeah,
something, then I just want it done right.
Well, then, yeah, if you could just, email that to me when you have a draft.
We will.
I can show it to the owner. If everybody's good, we'll say
Yeah.
thumbs up, and then you can do your thing.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Perfect.
All right.
Good try, though.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kim.
Do you want that on the 18th then?
We could probably just put it on next week. Yeah.
I need something to say for the record because we're between items on the agenda. For this resolution 2026-8. This was voted on by the majority of the study commission and brought to us. And one person is disgruntled with it, but that doesn't mean that because two voted for it, that carried the vote for this resolution 2026-B to be the second reading and the ballot issue be on the November election.
Clarifying that up.
Hmm?
Thanks for clarifying that up. All right, so we got kind of added a little agenda here, Cameron, you come up. We had a request for Cameron requested to come in to give us an update on the local fires.
Yeah, so thanks, Brian,
You bet.
shoving me in here really quick. So the Moose Fire, we have an incident management team on it right now. And they're transitioning out, they're gonna go up to Bonners Ferry, Idaho, and we have a new one coming in. It's Kim Parks, Western Montana All Hazard Team. So they spent a month or more here in the Bulls Creek Fire in 2020, whatever that was, 23 or whatever. So they're coming in, I'm main briefing them tonight, so if anybody wanted to come participate in that debriefing, I'm sure it's very exciting. Fire's about 650 acres, still at the very head end of the South Fork of Rock Creek. We're putting in a fuel break down on the bottom of it's on the forest boundary of the Ross Fork, basically, to protect some of that, or to give us a chance to protect some of that private land and the homes down there. And then up at Frog Pond, we have some structure protection work that we did in 2000, 2005. I mean, it's just over and over and over again up there. So that's kind of some of the operational things we have going on up there.
They're just kind of staying in the basin of the South Fork.
It is, it hasn't even crossed the creek yet.
Oh, really?
And a lot of the fires have a hard time getting across there.
Yeah.
Table Mountain Fire did do
It's
it.
hanging low,
What?
kinda hanging low.
Well, no, it's going up and getting into the Table Mountain Fire.
Yeah,
That
it's
fire
kinda-
burned in 2009.
Yeah.
And that one did make it across the South Fork. I don't know when, but you could see the old scar go
Mhm.
across. And it burned right up toward kind of where the topography changes in Frog Pond. It just kind of quit right there. It could have quit October 15th too. I have no idea.
Right.
That fire did blow up, though. I remember this. It was like September 29th. It went like 4,000 or 5,000 acres in one afternoon.
Yeah.
Just kind of sat there all summer. So that's kind of what we're worried about also is it just sits here until who knows. when.
Everything's right,
Right. The other thing we did is all the old dozer line and fuel breaks we put in 2013 from the Moose Meadows fire and 2017 from Myers fire. We're not gonna open them up because it just makes kind of a repair mess if we don't need them. But we're getting them all located again, so if we need to, we can just strip them with dozer and everything. But right now it's behaving like our hair's not on fire, so that's not why I wanted to get in, but just to give you guys a quick update and.
What about Coal Creek? That one out? Or
Yeah.
still waiting? Is it, right, is out?
Well, I mean, we don't call them out. You know,
Right.
but yeah, we're probably checking it every day once.
For hot spots.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not doing anything to it anymore.
How many acres did that end up burning up there?
Don't even know. Like,
Yes.
yeah, didn't even register.
Yeah.
I'm concerned today factor, so.
Well, then I heard, was there a fire up off the grade towards Echo
There was.
yesterday or something?
A couple days ago,
Couple days
yeah.
ago.
Some interesting Facebook communications on that fire. Between the state taking credit and the volunteers and my crew's also up there, but they did not get involved, but. Yeah, we lucked out where it hit. And, you know, I'm working on this Georgetown vegetation project. And boy, if that's not just a little bit of an eye opener for some folks,
Yeah.
maybe Spokane would be. But that's just terrible happened over there. And there's a heck of a lot less vegetation in Spokane where all those homes burned than what we have up there, but.
Oh, my sister, yeah, I got something from my sister yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I haven't called her yet, but she.
You know what's going on in
she's
Spokane?
in Coeur d'Alene.
It's
And
horrible.
she said.
Like 700 houses burned, 65,000
Really?
people were evacuated.
I've been in Tractor Hanks.
Yeah.
I've been in touch with reality for a while.
It's not good news.
Really? Look that
Yeah.
up. It's pretty sad.
And still people missing.
Jeez.
It's
It's pretty sad.
But literally burning, I mean, just like the LA fires, it's a wildfire and then it burns into a subdivision and then the subdivision just
city.
carries it.
Yeah.
And they were so close to each other and man, it jumped houses to burn other.
Oh, yeah.
Is it on the north end of Spokane up
There
there?
was 3 big fires in Spokane, like, it's all.
Just
over.
around them.
Yeah.
Now they're scattered everywhere. It's, yeah, that wind came up again. They said yesterday, a friend of mine lives over there, and their house went down.
Oh, really?
It did burn?
That.
Oh, really?
Said
My
it was so
cousin-
fast, they never got
Yeah.
nothing out.
Oh,
They lost everything. Pictures, everything. Lucky
Wow.
to get the car out of the garage and gone.
Mm. Yeah, my cousin lives there and her house didn't burn, but her neighbors did.
It's weird how one
Weird jumps.
Yeah.
But
So my son lives on the south side.
really,
He's scraping the moss off his roof.
not bad. Any questions on Moose Fire? Okay, Boulder Creek Bridge, we just got confirmation that the contractor's coming in Monday. So that
Cool.
bridge will be closed on Monday. We've been doing a lot of social media. We've had it posted for a month,
Yeah.
warning folks out there. There's still some disgruntled folks, but
Yeah.
like, why now? It's like, well, it's construction season, that's why.
And then so, and you can put the actual road closed signs up now too.
We've had them up for a month warning people. The contractor will actually, I mean, they'll be.
They'll do their own deal.
They'll have all kinds of stuff, you know, so, but that's happening Monday, the 10th. So, yeah, all the locals know up there, I mean, they're very privy to it, so. Which will be good, we'll get a brand new bridge in there and it'll be good for,
Rest
A
of
long
our
time.
lives.
I won't worry about it. I don't know. And then I
Nice.
called Miranda yesterday about what happened out on Airport Road. The team, I don't know if you guys. even
Oh, I
know that.
went and saw it this morning,
Okay, yeah. So the team, how a low boy driver did that, I have no idea, but they're getting together a package and they'll submit it to you,
Okay.
unless they already have.
No, not yet.
But it's gonna have all the documentation, pictures, who the contractor was, all that information. And then I would give it all to Blaine. and let him-
Yep.
But, yeah, sorry about that,
Stuff happens, but.
Dude, I was cutting the corner a lot though.
Looking at, though. What were they doing?
Oh,
Probably a big buck
he
here
didn't
that's sitting
sleep
on the
wide.
airport. I don't know. Yeah, cause he just turned.
I don't think the pickup might have been in the ditch when he turned. I don't know. 'Cause I don't know how, yeah, I don't know how he got the trailer up on the road. How he didn't get stuck. Or did he?
No, he gave it the gas.
Did he?
Right up the road. And then just kudos, been getting some, the public is pretty happy up at Lake Shore. So,
Oh, that's good.
good work there. Thanks for.
Thank you.
Thank you too, brother Gravel and all that.
Helping out and work together and yeah, keeps everybody kinda, you know, here for a while.
I think that's all I had real quick. Any questions? Sorry to bombard your meeting.
No, it was like they're on fire research. Anyway, Jackie calling the DNRC that are talking to Mark this morning, another guy at 10:30, the Lowell guy, see what they've gone to or if anybody's even moved. If they're just still the same.
I know the force is staying out. You know, we're not having any human caused fires. We obviously have this one because of that lightning we had and we'll see what Mother Nature continues to bring us, but
Okay.
we're still like, this fire's still surprising me every day. Like I'm underestimating it and it's a bad attitude.
Yeah.
So I really need to change that, but we're still pretty green for this time
A
of
lot
year.
greener here than the other side of the highway.
Sure.
It's a whole different world.
Right.
Like over in Deer Lodge when I'm working and then man, it turned brown now. It's shit
Mhm.
scary.
Yep.
But you get just about the gyms and then it starts green. Yeah,
Mhm.
kinda weird.
Well, you know, that lightning storm that came through, I mean, we got one up Moose Lake and stuff and it was wet up there. I mean, they got a lot of rain
Mhm.
up that country with that lightning storm that came through last week or whenever it was, 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, I mean, we're here. Like again, that fire on the grade, which is lucky it was in grass and Douglas fir. Because if it hit a little different spot,
it would have ran.
I don't think we would have caught it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
I'll see you guys.
Need anything, hey, Cameron? Hey, if they need something on that bridge there, tell me if they need some help or something.
On Boulder Creek,
Yeah.
it's a big, huge contract.
No.
They're dialed.
I know last time, you know, they used the trucks to haul gravel. and
Oh,
all this.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm not even sure who the contractor is. They're from Whitebird, Idaho. That's all they know. But they just did 2 other bridges for us. They were 27 days straight and got those done like a month ahead of schedule. So hopefully, we have this one closed till September 1, but hopefully they're able to get it done quicker. Oh, the other thing, Swamp Bridge washed out too. It didn't wash out, a whole string, it broke out at the bottom. I gave a guy some new bridge decking because he said there was a hole in the deck, and I thought, oh, let's just. So I gave him some decking, he put it on there, and then I went and looked at it, and the decking tore through and the stringer broke. Didn't quite have all the details there, so we closed that, and I don't know what to do with that bridge. We dropped the weight limit on it a few years ago, and it's 45 years old and native stringers.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yep. Yep.
Jackie get.
If Jack.
Oh, I seen her in here.
Did you see?
Yeah, here a little bit ago, I seen her walk in. Jared, Peter and
You
her.
wanna call and see what she's heard?
Yeah, she had 11. That worked out good.
Yeah.
For Cameron.
Yeah.
Cause she said that, I think 10:30 she had it, so she might be on the phone.
Yeah, I probably don't know if it's.
So what are fire restrictions? We're at what? Are we still?
Nothing yet, you know,
Heard any?
Blanche, waiting on Jackie, she's gonna talk to DNRC and then, Lolo National Forest, but everybody's still.
No restrictions.
So no restrictions as of this time right now.
As of to, right before,
It was last week that I know of.
you see at 11 o'clock, see what they say, and everybody's just kinda sitting.
Waiting.
Then that mock, a lot of them little Smoky Bear signs, they're up to high, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen nothing that very high.
Once everything catches on fire, we just go right to shutting it off. You'll have a little vacation. Do they have you on Hoot Owl yet? Is there Hoot Owl yet?
We've been doing it, I just volunteer, we work till about 11, starting at 5:30, but it's so hot, the equipment,
Gets hot.
the oil just,
Yeah.
beepers, yeah, it's not good.
Even my haying equipment's running pretty hot. Knock on wood, I'm sorry, I haven't had any breakdown this year yet.
What did McPherson think he might get that done then, did he say? He's so bad.
He's so busy, I know.
Yeah, I just curious, nobody, I see
Yeah.
they're working on the old daycare center in Drummond.
Oh, were
East
they?
end of town, I don't know what they're doing, they're doing a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah. I
Well,
know.
the biggest time deal will probably be the weight on the shipping of it.
Oh,
And he's gonna need an outlet down there.
you what?
If there's not an outlet down there, he's gonna need an outlet to do,
Plug it in.
plug it in the basement. So
When
that,
you were down there, did you see? Isn't the hot water make down there?
yeah,
Is it gas or is it electric?
Electric.
There's gotta be,
There's,
so it's gotta be a plug.
there's gotta be, right?
There's plug-ins down there, they're just some old, they look like.
For 1940.
Yeah, so there's that.
Larry's was,
Yeah.
he's been down there and wired a bunch of stuff.
And Brad Ward did too recently.
I have a question on the agenda items. So I'm wondering for the board application approval, Board of Adjustments, if it should have been, approval for board application for vacancy of the Board of Adjustments application, because we got the application and we approved it. There was no, it wasn't necessary to have discussion about it. The application was there. We read it, we approved it. So we filled the vacancy.
Yeah. I mean,
It might have been a little confusing the way it was worded. So there was a vacancy that we filled.
Oh, before.
No, I just trying to make it so it's a little
I don't know, it sounds good to me.
easier to understand.
Cause we're approving the board, you know, the application, just approving an application, that's the way we go.
Well, I mean, on the agenda, how it was written is what I'm saying. The vacancy might have been a little more understanding. Cause there was a vacancy and we filled it by approving the application.
Yeah.
Do you want me to continue?
No. Yeah, I can hear you.
Let's see, now. I can do this, I can do that.
Maybe give her a ring now. 11. Maybe we'll, is that, so for 11:10, is he getting on Zoom or is he
Yeah.
actually here?
That's it. He was here Fridays.
Fridays when they went through.
Yeah. And I don't have any update on that, but that's probably why he's jumping on. I don't have an updated quote or anything on that, so that's probably why he's jumping on, as far as Camerson.
Hey, what'd you find out? Would you come and, oh, okay, okay. Alright, bye. She's still in the meeting, she's right around the corner, she'll be,
Oh, she did a meeting.
yeah, what's that? Lolo, probably Lolo. I talked to a Lolo guy down, left a message that we'd kinda like to get an update on just what their plans or what they're doing down the Lower Rock Creek and that. And they passed my message over to somebody and I never heard back, cause we was trying to get, you know, we haven't talked to them for a long
Like a
time.
work agreement on the roads down there. Yeah.
So that guy told me, if I'll pass it on, he'll get it over here.
Lolo's kinda hard to work with.
We never, that old guy, half the commercial card, guy, he was cool.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So
Who are you?
I'm Jackie Holster, Granite County DES coordinator for the record. So. Just got off 2 calls. So. The well, that was the last one. Beaver Head, everybody would go to stage 1. They're not kind of, everybody's just sitting on the brims, kind of watching. Most of theirs, there was 3 fires due to vehicle, 1 power line, 8 lightning, and 2 human caused. And so nobody's really going into restrictions on the Beaverhead side at this time. But I just got off the one, Missoula. Ravalli and Bitterroot National Forest are going to go to stage 2.
Wow, there is, yeah.
By the end of the week. They've had 5 human caused ones. And then Lolo Forest just got on there and they're going to implement stage 2 at the end of the week as well. And just because it takes so much time to get proclamations and resolutions done.
And Cameron was just in here giving an update on the fires and he said they're at 0 because no human caused.
Right, and the ones in Granite County have all been lightning. So that's, they're talking about more of, like, before going on to restrictions, doing public education. And so stage 1, just to clarify again, it's campfires or charcoals. Campfires or other fire are prohibited in undeveloped or undispersed campsites. And like Adrian Beck from Missoula just said, well, people in their backyards think that's an okay thing to do. I have a neighbor that has a fire this high every night. Propane grills, stoves, lanterns, and other camping equipment with an on and off switch are allowed. Campfires are allowed in a developed recreation site with permanent metal or concrete fire pits. And then smoking is prohibited outside of vehicles, buildings, and developed recreational sites unless you are stopped in a 3-foot diameter area cleared with all of the burnable vegetation. Put cigarettes out all the way, never throw smoking materials on the ground or out of the vehicle. So that's the stage 1. Most everybody is gonna kind of hold off on the 2 calls
probably go into next week. The percentiles have been running between 90, 92, and so it, it varies at 90 to 94 percentile usually go into restriction ones. So we're on the lower side of that percentile of 90. So, the north half of all the counties on the Missoula call are willing to wait one more week. But if things get heavy, they said everybody could move into a resolution by Friday if needed.
Well, we made a thing with Blaine that we was gonna have 1 and 2 rain just in case some emergency happened during the week that we could just sign right away.
Yeah.
Well,
Cause I do think he has one set for stage 1 already.
1 and 2.
1 and 2, got them both, okay.
okay. And I spoke with, Fire Warden Sean O'Connor this morning. He would be okay with like waiting another week and just reevaluating and moving to restrictions maybe next week. And stage 1 at that time, unless things continue to change.
Yeah. I mean, I think when they're gonna change, it's gonna be a drastic change.
Yeah, it's gonna be, because we're supposed to be in the 90s again this weekend.
I think like today it's kinda like we're back kinda low 80s and yeah, by tomorrow we're 90s.
Yeah,
Why,
so,
with that info, we kind of taking, we'll maybe hold off till next Tuesday.
Right.
Unless something really happens and we can automatic sign, is that?
well, we're
something?
gonna kind of push out to prevention and public education on what the restrictions are and how to abide by those. But they're really, wanting people that are not following these rules, once they get put into place, being ticketed and cited for
There
their
was a lot of
actions.
warnings last year and there was some that surely, they just laughed, thought it was a joke and then it got worse and when they're burning tires at night and shit.
Right.
I mean, it's,
Well, and Kurt from rural Missoula, he said now they have a human caused fire from open burning, which is close in their county as well. So I do want to say publicly that montanafireinfo.org is, it shows any restrictions across the state, shows current wildfires, fires in the past week, number of fires year to date, and numbers of acres burned year to date on that website.
it's pretty well dated.
It is, very much so. And then,
What
once
is it,
you,
Montana info?
Montana, mtfireinfo.org.
They're really good. I thought Norman.
So the only restrictions we have right now are in Bighorn County, which is Pro Agency, Wheatland, that's Lewistown, and Richland, that's Miles City area.
Yeah, I think if we just, I guess, play along with the rest of them and if something that happens, really happens, we can sign ours
I
right
got the
away.
resolution ready, yeah, to go
You
to
were
page
right
1
with
or
that?
2.
And then, that good?
Sure. I do wanna add too, we have air quality flags on our office and at the Phillipsburg Library, and you can go to Air Now app on your phone and get the air quality every
Somebody's
day.
been putting it on Facebook, the library or something.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it.
Yeah, and so yesterday we were red, this morning when I got up at 5, we were back to yellow, so it's kind of a nice little gauge for everybody.
Pretty cool when you drive through town, I don't know what you get.
I know, everybody gets here, Dan calls me, and lets me know what's going on in Butte. Anyhow, so that's kind of the update from Beaverhead and Missoula.
Well, I don't think we have to entertain a motion on it, being that we already had the regular, ready to go, that just in case emergency, we could just sign it.
Yep.
Oh, and then Betsy did say, human caused are like 15 in the western,
Mhm.
in this district. So,
West half,
yeah,
or west quarter, third.
Yeah, I think they need to, instead of just, it's sad to say it that way, but a lot of people just take it for a joke and they get told, no. As Soon as they leave, they're back to doing the same thing again.
well, and if they get charged for putting out a fire, that wouldn't be very fun either.
No. Gets very expensive very quick.
Quickly. So that is the morning meetings.
Cool. Good job, thanks.
But yeah, we'll just,
So just keep, and if you hear something, call, we can go, all.
Yeah,
So Tom at Beaverhead County was gonna talk to their fire chiefs and their commission this morning. And if they decide to go into stage one, they'll just let everyone know, so we can.
Follow suit.
Follow suit.
As soon as one person goes, they're all.
Well,
gonna
that's
go
what
on
everybody's
stage
kinda
one.
like saying, that's way
I don't wanna be the one now.
Yeah, thanks.
You bet. My gal.
You do well.
Thanks. Miranda, did you get that email from Rory that I forwarded to you on the cameras? I just received it.
Oh.
No,
You're getting on Zoom, correct?
he is,
What's
Oh,
up
yeah, to the commissioners.
Rory,
for the camera?
O'Donnell. Yes. Thank you. Is he on that?
Like that, see?
Right, there he is.
On the bottom. Or that?
Why is that Zoom room, is that just us?
No.
Random people.
Good morning, everyone. This is Rory calling out of Helen, Montana with Pi Barker Fire and Safety. This in regards to the panic buttons and camera system I've been speaking to Jackie about.
Can you turn your camera on, please?
Yeah, we got to figure that out. I haven't used Zoom yet.
There we go.
Ahoy.
How's it going? All right, yeah, so I guess, our printing off your email that we just got sent from you, but might be a little noisy for a second, and we can get into it.
Perfect.
What, sorry.
Okay. They're both still coming. One.
You know, I give some background on this, Jackie, since you were kind of.
Yeah, so I met with Rory on Friday morning. You guys had discussed putting security cameras on the back side and at the front two entrance doors. So I met with Rory on Friday, he went through and looked at what would it take to put the cameras in. And so, I sent him the Zoom link so he did the quote yesterday and then meeting with you guys today, kind of giving you the update on what his thoughts are.
Jackie, was that where he's saying that three, was that like there, and out here? Using the sheriff's office one to the front, or?
Well, we kind of went over there and looked, and the sheriff's office camera does go to. You want to look at this? Goes to the parking lot. You can see the parking lot from the sheriff's camera.
Can you see the front door, that if somebody's coming out from the bottom end down here? That was a concern of a couple of years ago when we had stuff going on, that they couldn't actually from that corner down here, but with this one coming out here, pick up, how far does the victim?
Well, that would be a Rory question.
Oh.
Okay.
Rory. So
So,
on these,
oh,
go
go-
ahead. Yeah, I hate you. So on these cameras, they go out square off of the building and then forward out to like, say, the middle of the street, or how far they shoot out?
I guess it all depends on all what we want to cover. When I was there, so I think I heard that correctly. Was that I don't have my cardinal directions down there too well. Is that the north door that comes out on the street that's across the street from the sheriff's department?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that all depends on, so I figured the camera would at least, cover the entrance, people coming in and out. and we can move it farther back if we need. So it sounded like you wanted to look up the sidewalk as well towards the sheriff's department.
I guess they don't really transport out of there as much as they used to. They kind of back in and go through the back doors to the sheriff, and that's all covered. I was just trying to cover, the bases of.
Right. I'm just trying to think. We should have popped in there, Rory. It does cover like the alleyway too, I believe, at the sheriff's office, that outside camera. I will have to check that to make sure.
Maybe after we get down cold, we can look.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How much more would it be to do 4 cameras?
Well, so yeah, so where the depends on where you want the 4th camera at.
Where are you thinking for the 4th? Got all 3 doors.
Yeah, I guess that's good. I just worry about this the way it's tucked in here.
Yeah.
In the sheriff.
Yeah, I mean, I think 3 would be good, cause you said the sheriff's office covers all the parking.
Yes.
So does it get any in the alley right here for the handicap or for the ADA?
Yeah,
It
and
should get a little bit of that, I think.
I would think so, don't you, Rory? It would definitely get like in the handicap parking area on the back side towards the alley.
Trying to picture. Yeah, so the 1 camera that we're talking about right now is going to be looking uphill, so we'll get the sidewalk and towards the end of the building. And where's that handicap parking at again?
On the south side?
Where we went through on the, like where the hollyhocks were, that.
Yes,
By the.
pouring the concrete back there.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, where they were working.
Yeah, so that ramp. Yeah, because I figured that camera being the upper left side of that door, looking down that ramp, and it'll project quite a ways down past that building if that's where the handicap parking is. If that's what you're saying.
Yes.
We really need that, this to cover as an insurance deal, in case something, we could go back.
Right.
And then there's room to add an additional 5 cameras in the future if need be, because it's an 8-channel recorder that I had figured in, and you could always add even more than 8 cameras in the future if you need to.
Guess that kind of covers that, and I guess see how the first 3 work and see if they actually cover the whole.
Now, and then I guess, so then like who'll be monitoring the screen then? Will it be in like, do we just pick a room and they'll be in that office or the sheriff's office covers this?
What's nice is anybody can. So I figured to have the main equipment in the server room where the old security panel's at, that network closet in the courthouse. But then anybody from any computer anywhere or on a phone, as long as you're an authorized user, anybody can view the cameras at any time during the day and get notifications.
Okay.
That's a pretty good deal.
They don't.
Did I lose you? Oh, I hear somebody now.
I know.
Oh, can you hear us?
Oh, I got you back.
Cool. Technical difficulty.
It's not coming out the owl though. It's coming out of my computer.
Oh, that's fun.
See if-
I can't.
Do you want me to call the conference line or well, I guess we'll see if this clears out here.
Let me see.
You hear us now, Rory?
Got you back.
Yeah, you just wanna call into the conference phone, that'll work. It's 859-7022.
Perfect. Call you here in a sec. Thank you.
Thanks. Email or a text?
I emailed him the number.
Well, check his emails all the time.
He will.
Alright,
See? I have faith.
you hear us now?
I can, technology is amazing when it works.
So, yeah, we were kind of thinking when we were kind of offline with you there about maybe adding the camera in the main lobby room.
Okay, is that when you say main lobby, like just kind of general area right when you walk in?
Yeah,
Right in the center
Yeah, the corridor.
there? Okay,
It's a foyer.
Thank you. Foyer.
or,
Fancy word.
yeah, we gotta keep our fingers in, it's 2026. It's that big room just outside here. Yeah, don't let anybody know. So, yeah, we definitely can figure that in.
I think that three is covered pretty much, and then we see how it works, and like I said, you could always add on if we had to, and then maybe after we get done, they would go over and see how far the sheriff shoots over, you know?
And is this price just for the videos or is this the videos and panic buttons?
Those are two separate ones, that's just for video.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask you guys too, so it's always tricky working on these historic buildings. So what I kind of came up with, you know, when you walk up, well, anywhere on the building, I figure it's about 8 feet up, there's a granite ledge that comes out below the brick.
Yeah.
And so I was looking, it was at the clerk and recorder's office. There's some file cabinets by the safe, the vault, or whatever you want to call it.
About.
And and there's a wire chase up there. So what I had in mind is we'll bring our wire up for the front camera. We'll kind of run everything along that granite ledge. It's high enough up. The conduit will pretty much be surface mount conduit. But it should be out of sight just from standing on the ground. So it shouldn't really tarnish the exterior much at all.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just like I said, it's always tricky working on these historical buildings. You're just to make sure it looks good. And somebody doesn't walk up and like, oh geez, who's enough will have that ramp this wire conduit. And then then from that granite ledge, we'll have a seal, it's called seal type. It's a great flexible outdoor conduit. And so that would come up to the camera.
But for the most part, we'll be able to hide most of the conduit and exterior work, because it'll be just on the back of that granite ledge. And that was, and then the camera looking up at the sheriff's department, we should have minimal conduit or exterior piping there, since I think they'll be able to come right out next to that window, and we'll just have wire mold on the inside, kind of like we see all over the basement down there.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so once we'll figure out kind of I don't want to say convenient, but the most practical place to have that camera in the foyer area.
If we're looking at adding that fourth camera, then the proposed amount would probably be what, like close to 80,000 then?
It'd be just about $1,000 more, so 7,400 roughly. Yeah, that should be, say, fair time wise and for materials.
Every monthly fee and plus annually fee, $20 a month plus annually is 200.
Yeah, so just, yeah, total of $20 a month, or you can pay annually $240. Yeah, so that's the same price, it just breaks down monthly charge or annual charge. And that's when we kind of got cut off, that's what we were speaking of. What's nice is it's all cloud based. And so anybody from any computer or any cell phone, if you're a created user under alarm.com, you can access those cameras and get notifications when there's activity going on.
That'd be good, especially when they got special stuff going on in here, they can click or give them 1 minute. That's preventing a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, right
Yeah,
now, it's blind.
Yeah, but it's pretty slick. And so, say, with the, if you guys go with the new panic button system as well, it's all one integrated app. So the panic buttons, the cameras, it'll all be on one app or one website on the computer, however you choose to use it or view it.
So the panic button actually be, you gotta download the app, or is it actually a physical panic button?
So you also have the physical panic buttons. It'll just, they'll also pop up under the same app as the cameras.
Okay. What was
It works pretty slick.
what was the estimated price for the panic button upgrade?
The panic buttons for the 16 panic buttons and the new controller came to $38.50.
So we're gonna be sitting at like 10,000 grand.
Roughly, yes.
10, 11.
We got the old calculator out here. There you go.
What do you think?
Yeah, the
Training.
10-2 without the extra camera and the extra camera will be a total of $11,250.
Wait, move ahead, huh? Make a motion, we go ahead with the security cameras and the panic button.
Yeah.
Update to with 3 cameras and 1 inside, so we'd have 4 cameras. And then just move to go ahead and give me the approval to start, and like you said, I tucked it in and Betsy can, I know some of it's old, but. That's what.
I second that.
Any public comment?
Dusty Richmond, would the cameras have sound as well? And who determines? And what's the criteria for who are authorized users?
I think that'd be up to us to say who the user or the authorized user of that scene being. Like, I think somebody else is me.
Is there
I'm
sound?
asking you.
Yeah, Roy, is there any sound on the cameras too, or just no sound?
I have to look at it. It's weird. A lot of time we get asked that a lot. And there's just so many weird little unspoken rules and laws about audio recording.
Right.
Let me look real quick. I'll pull the site up. I can't remember if those ones, I don't think those have audio.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would for a Privacy Act and stuff.
Yeah, we run into that a lot. We'll have people say, oh, I want a camera here. It's like, well, you really can't put a camera in there with a microphone. You do whatever you want on private property, your own house, but public's a little different. Yeah, so those are just video only.
I didn't speak of Privacy. Then this might be a legal question for the attorney, but I believe you probably have to have a sign saying that like the building is security cameras or whatever. I think that'll be a plain question.
Yes, yes, yeah, they would know better than I do, but I believe if you're not recording audio, you really don't think you have to post anything, but don't hold me to it. Exactly, because there's, I mean, it's amazing all the cameras that are out there already all over those.
Being watched all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Second? Oh, you already did. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
Good job. Thanks for coming over. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I heard the gavel hit.
That was not can.
Okay, that was good.
Rory, is he still on?
Yeah, you're still on.
How long does it take to get everything ordered and in place and working?
Let's shoot for. There shouldn't be any reason we won't be able to have everything wrapped up by end of December, I would say. September, not December, September. So 2028, no. See if we can get that worked in all the historical grants.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, appreciate it. I'll get that bid revised and sent back over to Jackie.
Okay.
And then we'll start getting the jobs created, equipment ordered up. And we'll be in touch with a projected installation date.
Good, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys for your time. Hope everybody has a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. Bye.
A good deal.
Yeah, so.
Sound good to you?
I wonder about courtroom, but it seems like now we always have the third court.
Right.
That's always for security.
Camera. They're scared of a camera.
Yeah.
You're gonna do something bad. And I think having the panic buttons and the app that we already have would be good.
I don't, I mean, there's a lot of things, I make sure I don't do it. Right.
So, yeah.
Thank you for getting this.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I gotta have the physical, I mean, because, hold on, Colonel, I'm gonna log in my app. Give me a second.
So that being said, do we want to remove the E3 system or if that, I kind of talked to Rico a bit about that Friday morning. And I don't know if there's a cost to that with the courthouse. I mean, I guess that's a decision that you guys have to, find out if there is a cost and what you want to do.
I mean, I think the cost was kind of minimal on that.
And I don't think.
But, I mean, I think we should probably keep both, cause like, well, if something happens, as someone's walking up the stairs where they can see it, and people down here can't, or they're held up or something, can't get to their
Elevator,
button.
bathroom.
Or something more, we
have
have both,
We are.
cover everything.
I don't know. I think it was the court room Sunday.
No, that was the panic button.
That's what I mean, the little pad.
Yeah.
How you?
No, the E3 that's on everybody's phone when you guys did that.
It actually does like, it can, so the sheriff's office knows exactly what room,
Yeah.
where the panic buttons just automatically get to the courthouse.
Oh, it did.
So you get.
It's a little tough. Too much, yes, because they're very, they're like 20-some years old.
I think we shall keep it. I
Okay,
think versus keep it.
okay,
Yep.
That's what 2000.
alright.
Wait. I think that's what we began this whole deal with either doing or the other, and we all agreed on both, so.
Okay,
Thanks.
yes. All right,
Thanks for all the hard work.
Have a good day.
are you done?
With you.
On to my next meeting. See ya.
All right, thanks, Jackie.
You good job. And
Can I make one more comment concerning,
Buttons.
no, the agenda item? I mean, we're through with that, right? Concerning resolution 2026-8. I wanted a record that there was dispute on whether or not the minutes were on the Granite County website. That has no bearing on the resolution and should not even have been addressed concerning the resolution. And I want to make that of record.
Perfect.
All right. So 11:30, we're going into our last agenda item, closed session for personal matters. All right, our closed session and 12:15, so we are adjourned.